name is Natalie, and today I will be talking about the drug Cipro. My apologies if I butchered it. One of its brand names is Cipro XR, and here is its chemical name, which I will not even attempt to say. It's too long. I will briefly discuss its uses, precautions, drug interactions, an interesting fact, as well as its molecular geometry/structure. So first, let's talk about its uses. Cipro is a broad-spectrum fluoroquinolone. I believe that's how you say it. Fluoroquinolone antibiotic, which is a class of antibiotics that fights bacteria in the body. So it is used to treat several different types of bacterial infections caused by many different types of bacteria. It directly kills the bacteria that causes infections in the urinary tract, abdomen, skin, prostate, and bone, as well as other types of infections by blocking enzymes that are needed for the bacteria to survive. There are many precautions one needs to take with Cipro because while it is effective in treating many different types of bacteria, Cipro has generally been associated with adverse reactions. First, because Cipro has been associated with serious central nervous system effects, nerve damage, tendinitis, tendon rupture, and has significant interactions with specific drugs, which I will discuss later. Patients with known history of problems with tendons, diabetes, nerve problems, blood circulation problems, and heart problems should generally avoid Cipro as a first-choice antibiotic. The FDA recommends that Cipro and other fluoroquinolone antibiotics should not be used as a first-choice antibiotic for certain infections such as sinus infections, bronchitis, and UTIs. Cipro is generally reserved for use in patients who have no alternative treatment options for infections that cannot be treated with safer antibiotics. Cipro should not be taken with dairy products such as milk or yogurt, or with calcium-fortified juice, or if you're allergic to fluoroquinolones. If you want to consume dairy products, you actually have to wait at least 2 hours before or after taking Cipro. Because Cipro could make you also sunburn more easily, you should try to avoid sunlight and wear protective clothing or use sunscreen. As I mentioned earlier, Cipro has significant interactions with specific drugs. These drugs include antacids, anticoagulant drugs, drugs that prolong the QT interval, and diabetes drugs. Antacids such as Tums contain calcium carbonate, magnesium hydroxide, and aluminum hydroxide, which can bind to Cipro and prevent your body from actually absorbing it. So if you plan on taking an antacid, in order to avoid Cipro from becoming effective, Cipro should be taken at least 2 hours before taking an antacid or 6 hours afterwards. Cipro taken with anticoagulant drugs can actually increase the anticoagulant effects, which can result in the increased bleeding. There are also certain medications that prolong your QT interval, or in other words, they affect the rhythm of your heartbeat. Taking Cipro with these drugs can increase the risk of having an irregular heartbeat, which can be very dangerous. In the same way, Cipro can also increase the blood sugar lowering effects of certain diabetes drugs. So it is important to always talk to your doctor about any medications that you are taking so that you do not put yourself in danger. An interesting fact is that Cipro can actually be prescribed to dogs and cats. Veterinarians commonly prescribe Cipro for pets with urinary tract infections. However, it may also be used for other kinds of infections like with humans. But it should also be noted that Cipro still has similar risk.